Went to Bishop Sycamore High School.
My name is Michaela Strickland, and I'm allergic to the sun.
I'm from Kansas City, and a boring fact,
I played football in high school. That's boring.
I thought about this morning. I love Star Wars.
We are here to ask you some questions about Missouri State sports and see how well the Growl crew knows their obscure MSU history. And it's not that these things are stuff nobody knows. They're just very specific names and dates that people may have trouble remembering. There are 10 regular questions. Those are worth 2 points apiece. I'll give you 1 point if you get halfway to the answer. There is a bonus question in the middle that is worth 5. And there's a final question at the very end. Consider this sort of your raid boss. That is 15 points. How confident on a scale of 1 to 5?
1.5. Somewhat
confident. I took a look at the question criteria, but I'm pretty confident with what I saw on there, and I think I might have a good idea of. I'm very confident in myself and my ability to win.
Question number 1. Which Missouri State coach and team has the longest active, cohesive Division I coaching staff in their respective sport? Coach or sport works for this.
In their sport, in all of, okay.
In all of NCAA Division I.
Yeah, it's not going to be baseball, football.
Oh. Coach Ford.
No.
Dang it.
I didn't mean to say baseball. I think it's baseball and Coach Keith Gutton.
It is not.
Wow.
I'm going to say Coach Hesse.
Yes. Coach Hesse is correct. Yes. Her, along with Beth Perrine and Sue Frederick, have been together since the mid-90s. Yes. Keith Gutton has had staff turnover.
Wow.
0 points for you, Michaela.
Dang it.
All right. Question 2. Missouri State soccer has made it to the last 3 national tournaments. Having made it to 6 in total, what other years did they make it to the big dance?
Okay, and you said I can't guess within the last 3 years?
Yeah. No, the previous 3 do not count.
99, wasn't it, that year? I think that we did a piece on that about that team.
Yep.
2016.
2008.
I'm going to guess somewhere kind of in the mid-2000s, like 2007.
2017. I'm going to go back and say 2015.
That 99 team, was that the first team to make the playoffs?
1994.
Nope.
Oh my God.
You danced around them. The correct answers are 2009, 1999, and 1997. I'll give you 1 point.
Okay.
For getting that, because you're the first person, as far as I'm aware, to get 99 right. Question 3. In a run known as the Year of the Snake, Missouri State baseball made it all the way to the College World Series. What year was that?
1995.
They didn't make it in 2013, which was the run that I remember.
2004.
I remember them being a high seed or like a really good team throughout like my childhood and like my pre-college years. I'm going to go with like 2003.
You are correct.
Woo! That's a good guess.
Oh my God!
We are 3 questions in, and Michaela Strickland has a whopping 0 points.
Let's go!
All right, here's an esoteric one, especially is hard for us Zoomers, considering we were barely conscious when this all happened. Question number 4. Missouri State football currently competes in the Missouri Valley Football Conference, which is a separate entity from the regular Missouri Valley Conference. But it has not always been called that. Originally the spot for both football and women's sports at Missouri State, or SMS, before the regular MVC let women's sports in 1992. What was that conference called?
I think you've mentioned it before.
Okay. Southern Missouri Conference.
Is it something like the Midway Conference?
Midwest Conference.
No. You were close. It is a way conference, but it is the Gateway Conference.
Gateway. Oh my God.
Because they went with a big arch logo. The answer is the Gateway Conference.
Okay.
Question number 5. Missouri State Director of Athletics Kyle Motes had a working relationship with current football coach Bobby Petrino when they both worked at a previous school together. What school was it?
Louisville.
Was it Louisville?
Louisville.
Yes, it was. Bonus question. 5 points. I'll give you 1 or 2 points if you get one of these right. Missouri State has 3 national championships to its name in non-club sports, so this excludes the handball team, 2 in the 1950s and 1 in the 1970s. What sports did they happen in, and what years did they occur?
Two-parter. Non-club?
I believe the 1970s one was swimming. 50s? Oh man. I don't think it was men's basketball. I'll say swimming was the 1970s. I'll just cut my losses. I'll go with 1 football in the 50s and 1 1 baseball. And I'll say the baseball one happened in 56, football happened in 54, and swimming happened in 76.
Okay, so sports. I'm going to say tennis, even though in 1992. What other sports are there?
It's not curling. I can tell you that much.
For some reason, I want to say rowing. I don't know why. Rowing in 2001 and archery in 1993.
Let's go with gymnastics in 1972. Football in 1994. I don't know my sports. Softball in 1990.
All right. Your first 2 were completely off. But you will get 1 point out of the 5.
I'll take it.
Because in 1973, Missouri State softball won the AIAW national title, which was the forerunner to NCAA women's sports. Basketball, men's basketball, won the 52 and 53
Oh my gosh.
NAIA championships.
That's
National title.
that's not oh my
It is,
god.
though.
I don't think it was men's basketball.
Question 6. The Missouri State Ice Bears have been around since 2001 at the club level. They moved up to Division I of their parent organization in the mid-2010s. What is the name of that organization? Acronyms do count.
The ACHC?
I want to say... I'm going to say the IBC.
ACHA.
All right, what does ACHA stand for? You already have the points.
American Collegiate Hockey Association.
Correct.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that should be bonus points if I can get it. If you ask me a second question on the question.
Question number 7. Originally from Maryland Heights, Missouri, what MSU graduate won the 2003 American League batting title with the Boston Red Sox?
Let's go with Mark.
I don't know the name.
Kyle Motes.
It was Bill Miller,
Bill Miller.
who hit .326 that year. Had been in the league for several years at that point, and one of his bigger moments was a game where he had 3 hits and drove in 9 runs.
Wow.
I believe that was in 2003. Not looking so good for you as we go down the final stretch, Michaela. Question number 8. Missouri State's highest profile athlete is by far Jackie Stiles, who led the Lady Bears to their second ever Final Four in 2001. In what state did Stiles go to high school?
Tennessee.
Incorrect.
Missouri?
Incorrect.
I'm going to say Kentucky.
It's not Kentucky. It is Kansas.
Because of Kate.
She's originally from Claflin, Kansas.
I've never.
I used to live 15 miles from there. No points for you on that one.
Oh well.
I've done a good job at creating some of these questions.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Question number 9. Dana Ford played college ball in the Missouri Valley Conference in the mid-2000s. He was coached by now Oklahoma coach Porter Moser. What school did he go to?
I want to say it was like in Illinois. I'm just going to say Bradley.
Illinois State.
Illinois State.
That's your first, full 2-pointer.
Yeah, because I knew that one.
Yeah.
Dana Ford is my guy.
Question number 10. Missouri State currently has beach volleyball as a sport, but that has not always been the case. What program was discontinued in 2017 and replaced with beach volleyball?
Oh. Was it men's track?
It was not.
Was it Frisbee golf?
No.
Women's field hockey.
That is correct.
Woo!
You have made it through the beginning part of the quiz. It is now time for the final question. You are going to have 1 minute and 30 seconds to collect 15 total points.
Okay.
This is not all or nothing, so if you only get 8,
Okay.
that'll be added to your score.
Okay.
The timer will start when I say go.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Name every Missouri State head coach, including the Ice Bears. Go.
Dana Ford.
Beth Cunningham, current women's coach. Coach Hesse.
Jeremy Law,
Coach Hand for beach volleyball.
Bobby Petrino, Stephen McRoberts,
Michael Siebolt. Kevin Kane.
Paul Gutton. Wait. Why? Gutton. Keith. It's not Paul.
There's one named Stafford.
Last names count. Neil Stafford.
Oh, sweet. I
Um.
think that's all I got. Fife.
I wish I knew. Collins. Dave Collins.
All right, Mr. Scott, you picked up the win today. What went right for your team?
Just about everything. There was a lot of hard work and dedication and preparation put into getting a victory like this. It wasn't an easy one, had to fight, but came out on top in the end.
It kind of looked like you were about to lose there in that final question. What'd the work before that do for you?
I didn't really feel like I was going to lose. I was confident in myself and my ability the entire time. Never wavered, always stood firm, and just trusted myself and my knowledge of Missouri State to get the win and to get all those bonus points.